Hey besties, it's Rosie. Besties, today I am channeling a message for my divine masculines and kind of checking in with them and seeing where they're at on the journey today. And I'm seeing that the energy that is heavily in the air, heavily on the mind, and in the energy of our masculines is this energy of being a guardian. Not only for themselves, for their feminines, but for the weaker among us, those in need of protection. I think that this is probably the number one challenge for a lot of the masculines on the journey, is really stepping into an energy where they feel like they have mastered this and where they feel able to step up and be this protective force for those among them who are in need of it. Bestie, I'm going to read you the card that I drew for this, okay? This is from my Soul Cats deck. Meet Lavendril. She stands sentinel, a gentle yet protective force. She can help you guard your mind against negativity, defeatism, and delusion. She is a shield that not only allows the worlds... That was a misspeak, but I feel like that was a message for someone. Maybe for some of you, you're the guardian of realms and worlds. She is a shield that only allows the words and actions of people with compassionate intentions to reach the depths of your being. She keeps your true self safe as you journey into the depths, seeking understanding and healing. She is a master space holder. Lavendril will hold your hand in her paw as you cry, and you dance wildly as you merge with the all, as you dissolve and evolve. Bestie, the masculines are on a mission and a journey to become this safe container for feminine energy. Not only their own feminine energy, but outward. They are learning to become this protective force for all that look to them for this protection. And this internal journey starts within. This is something that you have to learn for your own child self. Likely if this is something that you struggle with, not feeling protected or feeling unable to protect others around you, it is because in childhood, someone victimized you when they should have protected you. So this process will start internally, coming from this place of going back and reparenting whatever child self version of you did not receive that protection. Coming in and being this champion for that version of you. It is only when you have mastered this energy in yourself of being your own protector that you are able to extend this to others in a reliable and consistent way. Spirit, what do you have to say about this energy for my masculines? Bestie, a lot of the masculines, I would say the majority of them, they know that it is their job to provide this stability. That is like the role that they play. But I think a lot of them discount the importance of this emotional stability on the journey. I think a lot of them put all their eggs in the basket of material stability, becoming very stable in the material world. Maybe they put this energy into buying a home, building a home, making a lot of money, having like this nest egg so that they can financially provide and protect their feminine. But even if you have all the money in the world, let's say you win the lottery, let's say money is not an issue for you, you have all these things. If you have not done that internal work to be protective emotionally, to be able to sit with your own self, to guard your own thoughts from your intrusive energies, from self-sabotage, it doesn't matter what kind of outward stability you have amassed. It's an inside job. It's like a bomb waiting to go off at any moment, and there will be no survivors. So I think the purpose of this message is to, one, shed light on the fact that this is a big theme in the masculine collective right now, is working through this internal guardianship that starts within you of your own thoughts and emotions and not letting them manifest in ways that are destructive to not only your own life, but the lives of others around you, and the emotional stability that is every bit as much your job to create and maintain in a connection as the outward physical part. And of course, this applies to my divine feminine too. You can't be the only one showing up in a healed, safe, protective, emotional energy, both counterparts need to be able to do that. But the thing that I see the most is the masculines overlooking the importance of that. They really just kind of focus on the pentacles, and they forget that the internal stability that comes from emotional self-mastery is paramount to being able to achieve and maintain a long-lasting outward union with their counterpart. Spirit, what else do you want my masculines to know about this message? I'm seeing that until you do this internal work, and this applies to feminines too, because we all have internal masculine energies that we need to master. So this will be every bit as applicable to my feminines as my masculines. This is just divine masculine energy, period. You have to go through that process, unearthing all of the parts of you that are distorted, that don't belong there, to see what it is that you truly want. At the center of your heart, what is it that you are desiring? Until you have gone through those layers of crap that have accumulated distorted energy over your heart space, over your ability to tap in deeply to your emotions and to sit in others' emotional deep waters, you're not going to know what it is that's actually driving you. If you're feeling confused in life, if you're feeling a little bit directionless, if you're not really feeling like you have a clear direction for your life and you know exactly where you're going, it's because you are shirking your emotional journey. When you complete your emotional journey, you will know with 1000% certainty what it is you want. And you might struggle a little bit on the how to get there, but that part will not be unclear. I think a lot of people end up in very confusing situations where they thought that the thing that they're involved in was what they wanted. It turns out not to be. And sometimes that's just part of life. Sometimes that just happens. But the majority of the time that I see that is because one or both people who embarked on this journey together didn't actually know what was in their heart, what it is they truly want. They might know what other people expect of them, and so they've gone after something that looks like that, hoping that the outward validation of everyone telling them that they're doing the right thing will somehow translate to their own souls knowing that this is the right path for them. But bestie, until you do that deep internal dive into your emotions and purge out all the things that are not authentic to you, all the things that were part of your programming, and see what's actually left over, only then will you understand what it is you're actually seeking. That is the only way to kind of unearth that magnet in your heart that will lead you to the thing that will bring you your ultimate fulfillment. Spirit, do you have any closing remarks? Bestie, what is preventing this process, this alchemical process that is waiting to happen for you so you can align with what it is that is truly meant for you, that is truly calling to you, is you have this layer of heartbreak that you have not processed. Bestie, this is a very simple task. And why so many people avoid it is because it feels like shit. You have to feel your feelings. That's it. You don't have to do anything else with them. You don't have to act on them, nothing. You just have to feel those feelings. You have to let them out. And that can be difficult for my masculines because society has told you that it's not safe to do that you're not a man if you do that. That's a lie. That's a distortion. Purge that too while you're at it. Feel your feelings about that. Get angry. Get mad. Get sad. Grieve. There is heartbreak inside of you that needs to be let out, and you can never let it out if you're just going through life pretending it isn't there. It's in there, and it hurts, and you've got to let it out. The only way that it will stop hurting, the only way that it will stop being the shadow figure in the window every time you look outside is if you feel it. Have the courage to sit with yourself. And if you can't do that, find someone who cares about you. Find a therapist, find a friend who is willing to sit with you in these deep emotions so they don't feel so overwhelming. Regardless of how you do it, you have to feel these feelings. I have services on my site for this. If you don't have anyone that you feel comfortable doing that, I can be that person for you. You can either book a bestie session and you can just vent about it to me, or you can book a spiritual guidance session if you want a spirit to kind of lead that experience. But bestie, please, for everyone involved, feel these feelings, okay? There's treasure on the other side awaiting you. I love you.